Welcome back to On the Clock and Over It, the show where we expose workplace madness one horror story at a time.
Today's villain is a classic, the PTO Gatekeeper. You know, the manager who treats your vacation like it's coming out of their bank account.
If you've ever had to submit a 3-page essay, 2 references, and your firstborn to get a long weekend approved, this one's for you.
Deep breaths, hydrate, we're going in.
This one comes from an anonymous listener we'll call Sunburned Without PTO. Here's what they wrote. I work in marketing for a mid-sized company. We accrue PTO monthly and are encouraged to use it to avoid burnout. So I did the normal thing. Put in a request 3 months early for a 5-day trip to see my family out of state. Flights booked, hotel booked, everything.
Already responsible. I smell chaos anyway.
My boss responds, let's discuss timing. Q3 is busy. It's always busy. I asked what exact week would work better. She said, we'll see how projects shake out. Weeks pass. I follow up again. She says she needs a coverage plan. I literally manage my own projects. I am the coverage.
Classic. We need coverage. Cool. Cover me by not giving me 6 last-minute tasks on the plane. How about?
I looped the team in, slotted timelines, pre-scheduled posts, built templates, everything. I send her the document titled Coverage Plan, Timeline, Owners. She replies, let's hold. A lot of moving pieces. It's a newsletter, Rachel. The piece moves from draft to send.
Quote unquote moving pieces is corporate for I like control.
2 weeks out, I follow up again, and she says, we may need you for a launch that week. It's my 5th follow-up. I remind her I booked non-refundable flights. She says, in the future, don't book travel until you have approval.
Ah, so the policy is use PTO, but never plan the PTO. Love that.
I go to HR. HR says managers have discretion. I ask what the actual policy is. They send me a PDF that says requests should be approved unless there's a documented business need. And if there is, the manager must provide alternatives. So I forward that to my boss and politely ask for either approval or an alternate week.
Receipts. Let me say that again. Receipts. We love a documented policy moment.
She writes back, let's compromise. Take Wednesday to Friday, but be reachable in the mornings for urgent questions. So my 5-day vacation became a 2.5-day workcation.
If you can say reachable, it's not vacation. It's remote work in swimwear.
I compromise. I'm on the beach with my family at 9:30 a.m. answering Slacks in my cover-up. My manager pings, quick thought, can you jump on a call? It's 10 minutes, then 20, then 45. The call ends with, since you're already online, can you draft the launch brief?
On PTO. On PTO. Drafting a launch brief. From the beach. The disrespect is louder than the waves.
I ended up spending 3 out of 5 mornings working. When I got back, she said, see, it all worked out. Great example of ownership. 2 months later, during my review, she said, I need to demonstrate better work-life boundaries.
I'm speechless. The audacity has a gym membership.
The final straw, I asked for 2 days in December, literally the slowest time of year. She says, let's push to January, more coverage then. That's when I decided to start interviewing. New job starts next month. First question I asked, how do you handle PTO?
A happy ending, as it should be. Your PTO is not a group project. Let's name the behaviors here, because this is a whole personality type. Why PTO gatekeepers gatekeep? Number 1, control disguised as a business need.
If everything is mission critical, nothing is. Moving pieces is just code for I need you within arm's reach.
Number 2, visibility addiction.
Certain managers only feel safe if everyone's online. Your calendar being green is their weighted blanket.
3, cultural hypocrisy.
The handbook says avoid burnout, but the real policy is never be inconvenient, which means never be absent.
Number 4, punishing boundaries.
You followed policy, you planned, you prepped coverage, and you were still asked to be reachable. That's not a compromise, that's a tax.
Truth. Truth.
Also, I want to talk about the gaslighty review comment. You need better work life boundaries after she pinged you on vacation? That's like setting off the fire alarm and saying, wow, you're very reactive.
The PTO gatekeeper will always act like you failed to plan. Doesn't matter if you started in 1997 with a Gantt chart and a notary.
Okay, real talk. Here's how to protect your time and your sanity. Number one, get policy receipts early.
Pull the written PTO policy from HR or the handbook. Highlight key lines, approval standards, timelines, documented business need, alternatives. Use the language back to them. Per policy, requests should be approved unless there's a documented business need. If that's the case, can we identify an alternate week today?
Number two, put requests in writing with a clear, proactive plan.
Submit your PTO with a one-pager, coverage owners, deadlines, and what can wait. And with this plan in place, I will be offline and not monitoring messages during these dates. You're not asking permission to be reachable. You're communicating that you will not be.
Number three, define urgent before you're out of office.
Message your boss. During these dates, I'll be unreachable. In a true emergency, client outage, legal issue, please contact backup person's name. Otherwise, I'll address it when I return. If they push back, ask for examples of urgent in writing. Watch the definitions shrink.
Number four, use time boxed handoffs.
2 days before, send a final handoff email, bullets of status, owners, and next touch dates. Day before, set out of office with a redirect to the coverage owner. Every breadcrumb reduces their excuse to ping you. Just one more quick thing.
Number five, if they insist on reachability, name the boundary.
I'm not available during PTO. If the team needs me reachable, I'll cancel and reschedule the time off, which we should document. They'll either back down or they'll write an email you can show HR later.
And number six, if it's chronic, escalate or exit.
One override? Maybe. A pattern? Document dates, requests, and impacts. Bring it to the HR for mediation. Or ask yourself the real question: am I staying in a job that refuses to let me rest? Here's the truth: PTO is a part of your compensation, not a favor. If a manager withholds it, they're clawing back your pay. Just sneakier.
And if leadership says they care about burnout while blocking time off, they don't have a values problem. They have a power problem.
Take your time. The work will still be there. Your sanity won't if you never step away.
If your boss treats vacation like a betrayal, we want to hear your story. Submit it anonymously at the link in the show notes.
And if you're a recovering PTO gatekeeper listening to this, congratulations on your growth. Approve the request.
Rate, review, and send this to a friend who hasn't taken a day off since the pre-pandemic era.
Until next time, stay clocked in.
But not too checked out, and definitely not reachable on the beach.